guys, welcome back to Azuraya the Knowledge Totem. Today we are going to discuss reaching level 90 and what then? What comes after reaching level 90? If you give me a second. I need to open these crates. Nothing important. Anyway, once you reach level 90, I'd be best off showing you what to do. We will take a level 90 and show you how it works. Since I don't have a level 90 on my own account, I'm just using my girlfriend's account, so bear with me on this one. So, when you reach level 90, no matter where you are, make sure you head out to Stormwind. Why Stormwind? Because, if I'm correct, then the quest that you need is supposed to be picked up here somewhere. Did I already take it? Iron Horde Invasion, the Dark Portal. Oh, I already have it. You're supposed to get this quest, which is called the Dark Portal. And you pretty much cannot miss it. As soon as you reach level 90, there's supposed to be a quest marker here somewhere that pops up and gives you this quest. So it's pretty hard to miss it. You take it, you go down to the Mage Tower. The Mage Tower is located in Stormwind in the Mage Quarter. I'll show you. The Mage Tower, as you can see, is right here in the center of the Mage Quarter in Stormwind, which is next to the Trade District. So, we go in, you take this portal to the Blasted Lands. Alright. So, people that bought the boost, or took the boost because they have a new account, will be prompted to go through a series of quests right here that start here. But if it's not like a boosted character, then you can just instantly go to Khadgar and you will have your abilities. If you took a boost, then it is most likely that you will not have any abilities and have to unlock them by playing a series of quests in this region, which is called the Blasted Lands. After you've done those quests, bit by bit, by turning in the quest, you will get a bunch of new abilities which are provided to your character class. So, first thing we do, oh, that's a plus. My bags are empty, so I'm ready to roll. We talk to Khadgar here, which is standing in front of the Dark Portal, which is the semi-new Dark Portal. Talk to him, and here we go.
This is our chance. Storm the portal!
So obviously we've gone through the portal. We are now on the other side of the Dark Portal in Draenor. This is Tanaan Jungle. I'll open the map for you. The region here is like a sort of an instance. So this is a zone which you can only enter at this part. It is called the Assault on the Dark Portal. When we zoom out, you will see that that this region is where we are now, but it's not on the map. So this region becomes available later at level 100. Now this part is all about escaping the grasp of the Iron Horde and shutting down the portal from this side of the portal. And I'm not gonna do all the quests since that's gonna take me too much time. So I'll just tell you a bit of how it's gonna be done. There are some catalysts that are fueling the dark portal around this central structure here that need to be shut down. From that point, you will have to rally with the rest of the alliance that made it to this side of the portal and Khadgar, and you will leave this part. You will go through the back of the dark portal, and well, once that has happened, you will be going here at the back of the dark portal, and you have to do some quests around here, free some Draenei, free some alliance, have to kill some Orcish Iron Horde, and then eventually you'll make your way up to here, where you have to free some heroes from the alliance. Here you first meet up with, what was he called? Hang on a second. Go to raids. Whoops, Highmaul. Kargoth Bladefist, yeah. You will see Kargoth Bladefist here for the first time, standing on top of an arena, and you have to survive an arena here. Eventually, after you reach 100 kills, Khadgar will freeze the remaining orcs and you will make an escape to this tunnel in here. That is where you meet Irel, and Irel is going to be a lead figure in the rest of the storyline that involves the entirety of Draenor and conquering the Iron Horde eventually. You will leave this cavern here through this side, and then you will make your last progression bit over here. You have to get some weapons to get all the refugees from the Alliance geared up, so you can fight your way through this quarry, and then eventually somewhere here Khadgar will forge a sort of magical bomb consistent out of arcane frost and fire energy, and he will shoot down the dam. And when the dam is broken, the water sips out and flows all the way into this valley here, which is called the Blackwall Quarry, and that will pretty much put a halt to the Iron Horde sinister plans that they had on this part here. You will then make your last escape over here. There is a very huge structure. I think we can see it actually. Where is it? No, we can't see it. The quarry I was talking about is over there. It's over there. As you can see, this is the side of the dam. And there is going to be a huge, and I mean a huge, big structure over here, which is a sort of a tank that you have to operate, and you will blow up the left pillar of this gigantic dark portal. And that's when the portal collapses. And when it collapses, you have to make your way to the harbor here and escape with a boat along with the rest of the alliance. So we escape the dark portal here and then stay out of the clutches of the Iron Horde to arrive over here at the shore of Shadowmoon Valley, this northern part here. This is where we will set up our garrison. You will follow the leader of the Draenei, which is called Prophet Valen, and eventually he will let you do a little bit of questing here and secure a region, which is here. He will let you secure a region here to build your own new garrison. So I'm going to log back now to show you the rest.
Observe and reflect. For Azuraya. We're all counting on you, hero. Get behind me!
Come on. Right, so in this case my garrison is already level 3, which is not the case when you just build it, of course, and the layout is a bit different. When you reach this site, you're going to construct a level 1 garrison, which is a lot smaller and doesn't have stone walls like this one has. Eventually, by questing a bit in the Shadow Moon Valley, which is this region, you get to do some quests everywhere, of course, and yeah, you can level it up to level 2, I think at level 92 or something, or even a bit earlier. So here comes the key part, okay? If you're a new player or you have a new character on another realm or whatever, if this suits you, if this involves having to get up that garrison because it's not an alt character, you don't have the flying achievement yet, then this is key stuff for you. If you are about creating an alt and you just want to get to level 100 as soon as possible and you can't be bothered all the treasures and stuff, then I'd say this isn't pretty much for you, because this is involving the longer road, but a road of stability that's going to provide you the resources you need to upgrade your garrison, to keep sending followers, to level up your followers, to find treasures, to do the questing like it should be, to really get the flying achievement also eventually. This involves the longer road, but the more road counted towards stability. Okay? So if you're about creating an alt character and this all doesn't apply to you, then I'd say don't waste any more time and go level up. If you're new, then stick with me. Right, so pretending we've just created our level 1 garrison, you are going to be directed for some quests in the nearby vicinity. Do all the quests you can in every region. There are various reasons for it. 1, you level up by them. 2, you get gold. 3, you get some gear, and if you don't need the gear, then you can sell them again for gold. 3, you are going to find followers from them. 5, you are going to do get all the treasures in the nearby vicinities, because the treasures give you more resources, which are required to build up your garrison and send followers on missions. You are going to get nice toys from them, which will eventually come up here in your collections toy box. See, I have a few pages with some toys because I picked up a lot of them. And yeah, like I said, a lot of greenies or gold and stuff will be acquired from getting all the quests and doing all the treasures. Now this is something you will need a lot: garrison resources. Now I have a level 3 garrison, so in this case there is a garrison cache that will spawn a bit of garrison resources every few hours. See, it has I think it was 170 hours or something. I'm not sure, 168 hours, like that. It will go around the clock, and when it's full there will be 500 resources, or 1,000 in this case. They upped it. Okay, good. So yeah, you have to get those resources from the cache every day to get some more resources in. Now the thing about this all is, as you can see, I have flying. So in my case, flying is key in this expansion now, because flying saves me a lot of time, and time is money. Flying gives me the ability to cross all over Draenor wherever I want without too much effort, and it saves me a lot of time, and it gives me the opportunity to actually farm resources for my garrison. So one of the most important things that you are going to need, and that's why you also need to clear out all the regions, is your flying achievement. which can be found under Exploration, Draenor. You scroll down and it's called Draenor Pathfinder. Click it. You see that the reward is a Soaring Sky Terror, which is this mount. I'm about to show you. This mount. Plus you get Draenor Flying. As you can see, this whole achievement is consistent out of 5 sub-achievements. They ain't too bad actually. They're not that hard to get, except for one, which might be Tanaan Diplomat. Tanaan Diplomat is gonna be somewhat harder. It requires you to go back at level 100 into the Tanaan jungle, establish a base here, a forward command center, which is called Lion's Watch, and start doing your daily quests from this point on, all around Tanaan jungle. When you turn in the quests, you will get reputation with 3 representative factions, which are called the Hand of the Prophet, the Order of the Awakened, and the Saber Stalkers. Now take note, the Saber Stalkers can be found here around Fangrilla, and they can be farmed. The mobs there are really hard though, and you should be safer to go with a group, especially if you just dinked level 100 and have very crappy gear. So this is not for the faint-hearted, this region, trust me. The other 2, which is the Hand of the Prophet and the Order of the Awakened, can only be obtained by doing your daily quests. You pick up the daily quests at the forward command center Lion's Watch, the little base here. Now, when you reach level 100 there and your garrison is at least level 3, there will be a quest here available from your king, King Varian Rin, and I can't remember the exact name of the quest, but it is something like we're going to need a shipwright. We need a shipwright. This quest involves you to fly to this side of Gordrond to do a series of quests over here at the Iron Docks that will give you like a design, a blueprint to build a navy, or I mean a naval shipyard, which is over here. This is my naval shipyard. From that point on, when you've built the naval shipyard, you get a little more extra quests that require you to get known with the basics of building your shipyard and how to build boats and how to send them on missions and stuff. And that's the point where you will get sent out to Tanaan jungle, because you needed a boat to cross this sea from here into here again, back to where you originally escaped from, here. And there you get to do some quests again that revolve around observing the effects of what you've caused and what happened since Gul'dan took over command from, what was his name? Grommer's Hellscream. But that is music for the future, because right now you're level 90 and you need to make sure you leave Tanaan jungle, you have to escape and you have to establish your garrison here, and this is where a lot of your effort is going to be into leveling and clearing out the zones. The key thing about the zones is, like I told you, every zone has treasures and a lot of quests, rare mobs, and every rare mob drops resources. You're going to need a shitload, a ton of resources to upgrade your garrison and all the buildings that it has. Now, if you want to support your followers early on, then I suggest you build a dwarven bunker. A dwarven bunker will give you weapon upgrades, just like these. When your followers are going up in level and they reach level 100, you can start upgrading their item level as well. And upgrading the item level will eventually lead to better missions. I'll show you some that even involve getting you gear. So they are getting stuff that is actually beneficial for you too. Look, one of the active missions here. I got a couple of followers on a mission to get me 900 resources. Now that ain't bad. I got some on a mission to get me 200 gold. Not bad. Some on a mission to recover oil. And oil is needed to send out ships to do some other stuff that ships can do. I have some available quests. Look, here, 670 Blackrock Foundry spoils. Well, and in this case, it isn't that good for me because I'm on 693 item level, but it would have been good if I was completely naked and had crappy gear. So, let's make a little priority list here. 1, you need to clear out every zone. I cannot say it enough because everything that you will get from these zones, including followers, including free designs which you can buy in Ashran for buildings inside your garrison that would otherwise cost you 750 to 1,000 or even 1,500 gold. Yeah, you can find designs out there that require you to fly to Ashran, and there is a vendor here somewhere at this little flight path, and that vendor will take those tokens of the design and give you a free design which is worth between 750 and 1,500 gold. That will require, that will enable you to build one of these buildings for free. Okay? Upping your garrison is going to cost you a lot of gold plus resources. So that's why it's really important. You get followers also from doing various quests throughout every region. And now comes the most important reason why you need to do all the regions. Provided that Tanan Jungle becomes available at level 100. So you will be doing Shadowmoon Valley, Gorgrond, Talador, Spies of Iraq, and Nagrand. Frostfire Ridge is not included because it's a Horde starting zone. So it's not included for you. You will see when we go to achievements, Draenor Pathfinder, Lore Master of Draenor. And as you can see, there are 5 zones. Nagrandur, don't let the Talador hit you on the way out. As I walk through the Valley of the Shadow of Moon, putting the Gore in Gorgrond between Arak and the Hard Place. These are 5 achievements required from you to do Shadowmoon Valley, Gorgrond, Talador, Spies of Iraq, and Nagrand. This involves doing pretty much 90% of the quests in these zones. So you're going to have to do them anyway, otherwise you can write getting the flying achievement on your belly. It's not going to happen. So you have to do it. Let's have a further look. What else is important? Master Treasure Hunter. Okay, Master Treasure Hunter. Which means you discover 200 treasures of Draenor excluding Tanan Jungle. In my case, I will have to log another character for it because I've picked up every possible treasure out there. I'll log another character and let you see. You're going to need an add-on. That add-on is called Handy Notes. Now this add-on has an extension, like an additional version that is called Handy Notes Draenor Treasures. So you're going to need both of them if you want to have full coverage of all the treasures in both Mists of Pandaria, Draenor, and I think that's about it, yeah. Okay. As you can see, I see a lot of treasures, rare spawns, and stuff that I haven't yet picked up. See? This is shown to me by that add-on, Draenor Treasures. So this is yet another reason why you need to cover all the areas, because you have to pick up the treasures because you need those treasures to unlock your flying achievement. Like I said before, securing, Master Treasure Hunter, which is involved there. So get that add-on from www.curse.com, install it in your interface add-ons map, and start rolling. You need the treasures, at least 200 of them. Well, now we get Explore Draenor. That ain't too hard. Except for Tanan Jungle, you have to clear out all the 6 regions. Well, that ain't too hard. Only this region, which I already told you, is only available from level 100. You have to cover all these maps, all these zones, have them completely blanked out like this, completely discovered for it to unlock. Next up, securing Draenor. Now this achievement involves getting daily objectives done, and in this case I cannot see it yet because this is a level 2 garrison. I'll show you the outside of a level 2 garrison. As you can see, the walls are still not that big as on my other character, and as you can see it's a lot smaller still. See? This is a level 2 garrison, mostly wood and a bit of stone here and there. Now I'll show you what you need to do in order to get that achievement done. When you upgrade to a level 3 garrison, there will be a table inside which has a daily quest on it every day, and you get to choose between 2 quests. See, it is called the War Planning Map. This scout folder is standing right next to it. So Draenor Pathfinder, securing Draenor, involves certain areas around Draenor need to be secured, as we could say. You go to this table and every day there are new, you get to pick between 2 new, or sometimes it is repeatable and there's like the same as it was yesterday. It sucks, but it's completely random. We click it, Darktide Roost and Shatra City. I show you Darktide Roost. See, if I were to pick up this quest and go there and clean it out, then this one will be checked. And if I do the entire list, then I get the achievement which is needed. Since I already have it on Amethystia, that's why I got flying, because my warlock cleared out everything. So here you see it. If you cannot wait for every day, and the thing is because it's random, so it might be 3 days in a row Sketis or something else. If you cannot wait for all of these, then simply go out. Do remember you need a level 3 garrison. And on the left here you have a guy which is called Sergeant Crowler. Right click him and you will see he has those missions for you for sale. But they cost 200 resources. So keep that in mind. Also keep in mind that there is one mission among them which he doesn't sell, which is called Assault on the Pit. As soon as you get that one on your table inside, be sure to do it, because it's the only one that this guy doesn't sell. So it's the only one that you cannot do prepostedly. Okay? He doesn't sell the pit, so you have to do it when you see it. Otherwise you might have to wait, like I had to wait, for 1.5 weeks before it spawns on your table inside. And trust me, you don't like it when you've had the entirety of all the achievements done. I had them all done, and all I was missing was this, Assault on the Pit, and it sucked because I had to wait for over 1.5 weeks to do it. So do it when you get the chance. Now the last part, which is really important, Tanan Diplomat. All the other achievements can be done before you start running this one, but it might be smart to have the shipyard in advance, set sail for Tanan Jungle, do your quest line here, which involves leading up to building a forward command center here, Lion's Watch, and start doing your dailies along doing the rest of the zones and whatever you can. All you need to start going to Tanan Jungle is have your garrison on level 3. Then you will get the quest which leads up to Tanan Jungle. So it is possible to do it both, to do both all the clearing and doing your dailies. Like I said, the Saber Stalkers can be farmed here, but it's very risky on low gear. And the Hand of the Hand of the Prophet and Order of the Awakened can only be done once a day by a daily quest, which is picked up here. You need those reputations to be on revert, and that is when Tanan Diplomat earn revert reputation with all 3 factions in Tanan Jungle. That is when this one will be checked. And when this one is also checked, you will have your flying achievement. Your flying achievement is of utmost value because if you watch my other video about the ruins of Karnak, you will see that here is a place where you can farm, literally farm, fly around for garrison resources. And garrison resources is going to be your most important task once you've reached level 100 and done the rest, if you want to speed up the process of your garrison properly. What will they enable you, the garrison resources? Well, quite obviously, you will get the ability to upgrade your garrison in no time, because you can farm all of those resources now, because you have flying. Also, I have a dwarven bunker, and here's a guy, Sergeant Crowler, which sells rush orders. See? So you can put work orders in buildings and buy designs from him, rush orders from him, which cause those buildings, work orders, to be instantly finished, at least for 5 of them. So I'll give you an example. In my report you see that there's almost, one is ready for pickup. 1 out of 35 dwarven bunker work orders. Now I buy this one here.
Go with honor.
Fly to my dwarven bunker. You see, I can pick up 1 now. Unfortunately, I got nothing of value. Only some shitty iron ore scraps and some Apaxis crystals. So, hang on, I have to invite someone in the guild. Okay. So now I show you what the effect is of a rush order. Where is it? Lol. Oh, here. Check. I cannot pick up anything now, right? Ta-da! See? Upgrades for followers. It does require me to go inside and have her reinstall work orders again.
How are you?
Which I'm missing the garrison resources for now, my bad. But on this method you can actually get more resources. Get more garrison dwarven bunker follower upgrades. So that is the priority list for you here. To shorten it up to get it straightened up. Do the regions and pick up treasures, pick up the followers along the way, all that stuff. Upgrade your garrison to level 3, build a naval shipyard, build a transport which will lead you back to where you actually escaped at first when you reach level 90. You will do some quests here that will lead up to building the Lion's Watch, and from this point on start doing your daily quests for Hand of the Prophet, Order of the Awakened and the Saber Stalkers. Just do them once a day. It will only take you half an hour, and if you have a good friend with flying, even shorter. and go back to clearing out these zones for all the treasures that you might find, for the garrison resources, and for the gold from the quest itself, more followers. You can combine all this stuff, and trust me, I've done it myself. I was done within, I was actually on 3 days and somewhat, and I already had I already had 40 followers, and my garrison was like it is now. I didn't change anything, but my followers weren't yet upgraded that good. Now my followers are, I'll show you, most of them. Over 650, most of them. 660, 660, 660, 52, 51, 51, 51, a bunch more. Now, it can only be done, I believe, only be done if you do it like I told you. It might be a little draggy the way I told you guys, but you've seen the proof. I have only played 5 days and 3 hours on this level, and 7 days and 10 hours in total, and it was all made possible because I stick to that tactic. Most people take months in getting their garrison up, plus followers upgraded that much. Now, I've made another video which clearly shows you that once you have flying, in these ruins of Kronak will be displayed the 30 spawn points of the resources from the Radiant Apexis fragments. It is a bit draggy, you have to get there every day and farm a couple of hours, but it has almost given me over 15,000 resources so far just for a couple of hours, and the result is inside this building. As you could have seen, I have so much followers on over 650 item level. I beg your pardon. I recently swapped out my trade store and put down this barn because I like feasts. That's it for now. I hope that I was of any help for you guys. If you have any questions, just put them in the comments below. Please like and subscribe if you actually think this is all useful, and share with your friends to support me. So thanks guys, bye bye now.